This conference will now be recorded.
Hi team, this is Venkat. I'm going to teach IBM DataStage ETL tool. So, so today we are going to start new batch demo, 3rd January. The class timings morning 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. This is the meeting ID. Okay. So if you want any doubts and queries, feel free to reach out this number. Okay. So now, what is the reason we need to learn this technology, IBM DataStage ETL tool? What is ETL? ETL, anyone having idea, team? What is ETL? What is ETL stands for? ETL means like extract the data. Extract the data. Extract the data means read the data. T means transform. Apply the some logic, some conditions, then load into the target. That is the ETL. There are n number of ETL tools are there in the market. IBM DataStage is the one of the ETL tool. This is the IBM product, guys. Okay. So currently it is good in the market. IBM DataStage openings also good with all the companies. Market is good. That's why we are going to learn IBM DataStage ETL tool, guys. Okay. So now let me give some example. Then we will discuss in personally. Okay. Suppose assume that, guys, I have some data. I have some data in my computer. I have created some folders. So it is having some data. Okay, there is a source folder. I have created target folder. Two folders I have created. Source folder, I have some file. That is the one of the file, srcmp file. So it is having some data. Okay, how many records are there in this file, team?
12.
Okay.
11, sir.
Okay, is it 12 or 11?
11.
11 records. See, first record is when I observe, first record is not a data. It is called as structure of the file. Like what are the columns are there? This is the employee number data. This is the employee name data. This is the job value. This is the salary value. This is the DEPT number value. Okay, this we can call as a column names. Okay, field names. Okay, so this is we can call as a schema name. So now I have 11 records. So how will I identify this is the employee number, this is the employee name? So there is some delimiter, right? What is the delimiter in this file? What is the delimiter, team? See, employee number, comma, employee name. So this is the comma is the delimiter. Comma delimited text file. I have one file, that the file name src underscore emp dot txt file in one of the my folder, source folder. So what I want it? I want to read this src emp.txt file via DataStage, IBM DataStage. I want to load into another folder. Okay. So while loading, I don't want to load all the records. I want to load whose DEPT number equal to 30. So whose DEPT number 30? How many records are there in this file? DEPT
4.
number 4. So I want to load only 4 records. So I want to read this data. I want to load only 4 records. So what are the 4 records? So this is the DEPT number 30. This record I want to load it. Okay. So let me copy enter data. Let me keep it here. So DEPT number 30 here. So this is the 2 records I'm copying. So I'm loading here. So another DEPT number 30. I'm loading it. So my requirement is I want to read the data from the text file. I want to generate the another text file. So what is the text file name? tgt emp.txt. Keep on mute, guys. Somebody is not keeping mute. So now, so keep on mute. That is a small request, guys. Okay, if you have any doubt at any time, you can ask me, guys. Ramesh, can you keep on mute? Thank you. Okay, so because everyone need to hear this voice, right, properly. That's why. So my requirement is I have one file srcemp.txt file. I want to read this srcemp text file via data stage. I want to generate the another text file. So while generating, I want to load only DEPT number equal to 30. This is my condition. Okay. So now I want to read the data from the text file in data stage means we have to use something. That something we can call as a stages, guys. Okay, so what is the stage I have to use means there is a one stage sequential file stage. By using the sequential file stage, I can read the data from the text file. We have to learn there is a text file. I want to read from data stage means which is the stage I have to use it. So I have to use sequential file stage. This we need to remember it. Okay, so by using the sequential file stage, I can read the data from the text file. Okay, now I want to generate the text file, right? Output. This is called as the input. Output also I want a text file. I want to generate the text file means we have to use the sequential file stage. Okay, reading and loading both we can use the sequential file stage. Between I'm writing some condition, right? What is the condition, team? DEPT number equal to 30. I want to write the some condition means we have to use some stage in data stage. What is the stage I have to use means filter stage. What is the stage I have to use means filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can write the filter condition. I can write the filter condition. How to write it, I will explain, guys. Okay, so I am reading one file. I want to read the data from the text file means I am using the sequential file. This is my source. I am generating the text file that is called as a my target. So this we can call as a input. Target we can call as the output. Okay, between I am writing the some condition, right? That condition is called as a transformation. Okay, as we discussed ETL, right? ETL stands for E means extract the data. Extract means read the data from text file, maybe Oracle, it may be Snowflake, it may be SQL Server. Read the data. Then so T T stands for transform. Transform means apply the some condition. Okay, apply the some condition. L for load. Load means that is my target where I have to generate it. Okay, so that is called as a load. This is called as a my destination system, my target system, my output data. Okay, so now how to implement this in data stage we'll discuss. Very simple requirement. Customer is giving one file, that is the srcemp text file. I have to read it entire data. While generating output file, I want to load only DEPT number equal to 30. I don't want to see other records. I want to see that only DEPT number 30 record. How to load it, we'll see now. How to generate, how to develop this in data stage, we'll discuss now. It's very, very simple, guys. To, to learn data stage, no need any coding language. It is a very easy technology, easy to learn it. Okay, easy to success it. Okay, So that's why we're learning data stage, guys. Okay, so what we have to do, so I have installed software in my system, so just I need to log in it. How to log in and all we'll discuss in the further classes. So now how to develop it, we'll see now. So after there is a designer, there is a designer client. We need to log into the designer client. So when you click the designer, so there is a file option is there, file, new, there is a parallel job is there. We need to click the parallel job. What is parallel job and all we'll discuss in the regular classes. So when you click the parallel job, the designer canvas is open. Designer canvas is open. Now for reading the data from the text file, which is the stage I have to use, Tim? Can somebody tell me now? As we discussed earlier, which is the stage I have to use it to read
Source
the data? Yeah. So that is what is the stage name I am asking it.
Sequential file.
Very good. So where it is available, those stages, filter stage, sequential file. So it is the right side. There is a palette is there. In the under the palette, all the stages are there. File stages, processing stages. Okay. There are 15 to 20 stages. If you learn properly, 100% you will get job, guys. If you learn 15 to 20 major stages. Okay, so 20 stages properly if you learn, it is enough to get the job. Okay, so that much easy technology in data stage to enter IT industry. So now, so there is a file, right? So under the file section, I want to read the data from the text file. That's why I have to use the sequential file stage. That's why simply select the sequential file stage, simply drag into source, my designer canvas. Now I want to generate the output also text file. So which is the stage I have to take, Tim? I have to take again sequential file stage. So my target also seq file. That's why I'm simply dragging the sequential file. Why I'm not dragging other stages? Because of my target is the text file. That's why in data stage I have to use sequential file stage. Okay. Suppose if it's a Excel file, different stage I have to use it. If it's a Oracle, I have to use different stage. Okay, so now between I want to apply the condition. What is the condition, team? Anyone remembering? So what is my condition here? What is my
PT
condition?
number 30, sir.
Okay, so I want to write the condition. Which is the stage I have to use it in data stage? Which is the stage I have to use, team? As I
Filters.
discussed, the filter stage. Okay, how to take the filter stage? So filter stage, it is not available here. There is a processing. Okay, so processing stages, under the processing stages, filter order is F. Simply select the filter and drag into the designer canvas. So this is the my source, this is the my target. Between I'm applying the logic, filtering. I'm filtering the data. I want to filter the data. In data stage, we have to use filter stage. I wanted to filter the data means we have to use filter stage. Now, first step, I have taken the all the required stages, all the required stages. Now I need to give connection between them. How to give the connection from this stage to this stage, this stage to this stage. So I need to give the connection, links between the stages. How to give means general, general, link, simply drag it. Okay, how to do that? Let me show you one more time. So go for the general under the palette section, general link, click the link, then simply drag it. Okay, so now I need to give connection from filter to target, right? How to give? Again, come general link, let me give connection. First step, I took the required stages. Second step, what I have defined, him, I have defined the connection, links between the stages. Okay, second step, I have defined the links between the stages. Now my third step, I have to define the properties. How to define it? So double click the sequential file. Which file I want to read it? Double click the sequential file. Now what I have to read it? Okay, where this srcmp file is there, where it is available? It is available under this folder, users data stage and source folder. Users data stage source folder. This folder, this is the file name I want to read it. So that and all that properties I have to define it here. So how to define now? So double click the sequential file stage. There is a file section. Which file I want to read it? Let me browse that file. So there is a, so when you keep the cursor here right side, there is a browse for file option is there. Which file I want to read it? So now see users data stage under the source folder. There are multiple files are there. I don't want to read all the files. I want to read only srcmp file. That's why I am going to select this srcmp text file. Okay, so first step is done. I have selected the which file I want to read it. That is the file I have selected it. Now let me go come to this options section. First line is column names. When I observe my file, first record is a data or header record. First record is a header record or data.
The header record, sir.
So
Not data.
my file having header, my file having header record. My file having header. This is called header means column names. Column names. My file having first record as a column names. So here I need to select as a true. My file having header column names. My file having column names. I have to select as a true. Suppose my file don't have column names here. Okay, what I have to do? I need to select as a false. Now my file having header, that's why I'm selecting as a true here. Okay, first option I have browsed the file. Second option I have selected as a true. Why I am selecting as a true team? Can somebody tell me why I am selecting the true? Can someone repeat me?
File is having header record. No, sir. That's why we are
Okay,
selecting true.
very good. Now let me come to the format section. See, what is the delimiter in this file team? What is the delimiter in this file? What is the
Sir.
delimiter?
Comma,
Commas.
Comma.
comma,
See,
EMP number.
yeah, employee number, comma,
Comma.
employee name, comma,
Yeah.
job, comma, salary, comma. Okay, this is a comma delimited text file. Comma delimited text file. Now, so let me come to the format section. So delimiter is comma. By default is comma. No need to change anything here. Now let me come to the down code section. Is my file is coming any quotes team, single quotes or double quotes are there in this file team? Is there anything is
No, sir.
available? When I observe,
No, sir.
when I observe my source file, I didn't find any single quotes or I didn't find any double quotes. That's
No,
why I
no.
need to make as a none here. There is an option single quotes or double quotes none. If my file having double quotes, I have to select as a double quotes. My file having single quotes, I have to select as a single quotes. My file does not any quotes. I need to make as a none. Okay, my file having delimiter comma, so that's why I'm selecting comma here. By default is comma, no need to change anything. If it's a different, the different I have to select. How to select we will discuss in the further classes. So now we are discussing comma delimited text file. Now let me go for the columns and columns. So my file having what are the columns are there? This column name. See, when I observe employee number, let me copy this first employee number. So let me column name. So employee number, is it numbers? Is it coming characters? Is it coming for dates? What is coming to employee number values?
Number, sir.
So if it is coming numbers, so I need to select some data type, guys. So it is a number, integer.
Integers.
Okay, I need to give some length. So my customer says that use the length 5. Okay, so now, so let me come to the second column. What is the second column name? Let me copy the second column name, employee name. Let me paste it here. So employee name is coming. Is it coming numbers and characters or dates? What is coming, team?
Character, sir.
So
Characters.
it is coming characters. If it's coming characters means in data stage we have to
Char.
use varchar data type. Varchar data type.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So if it's a number, I need to use integer. If it is a varchar character string means that is we have to use varchar data type. So I need to give some length. Okay. See the what is the next column? Job. Let me copy the job column. I am pasting here. So what is the data type, team? Can somebody tell me? Is it coming numbers, characters,
Characters.
or dates?
Characters.
Characters. Characters means what is the data type in data stage? I have to use it. Varchar. Okay. I need to give some length. Okay. So see, what is the next column? I'm copying the salary column. So now, can somebody tell me salary? What is the data type? What is the
Integer.
values are coming?
Numbers, integers.
Integers.
Okay, integer. It is not coming any decimal points. Okay, if it's
No, sir.
coming decimal points, we have to use the different data type, float data type, we have to use it. So I'm giving some length. So what is the next column? DEPT number. So I'm copying the DEPT number. So what is the data type, team?
Integers.
Okay,
Integers.
so I'm giving some length. Okay, so this, okay. So now, so this is the structure I have defined. Manually I have defined. Okay, will not define man. This is the way to manually. How to do automation also I will explain it. Okay, so now let me click OK button. Double click the filter stage. What is the where condition, team? What is the condition they want it? As per the requirement, what is the condition, team? The EPT number equal to 30. This is
30.
the condition. This is the condition I have to write it here. The EPT number equal to 30. Now let me go for output section. Left side is column called input column, right side is called as a output column. Left side is called as a input column, right side is called output columns. Keep the cursor here. Simply drag from left to right. Simply drag from left to right. This is called as a mapping. This is called as a mapping. Okay, copy the input columns to the output. How to copy it? So let me do one more time. So keep the cursor here. Simply drag to the right side. All the columns will come. Okay. So this is called as a copy the input columns to the output. Now let me click OK button. Now double click the sequential file where I have to generate the output file. So I need to generate the output in the target folder. There is a target folder. So I need to generate the target tgt underscore emp.txt file. How to generate it here. So now let me browse that file where I have to generate it. So I need to generate that file into the target folder. Let me select the target folder. What is the file name I want to generate it? That is the file name I am passing here. tgt underscore emp.txt file I am generating it. While generating. So whether I want to, can you somebody guess me? You can guess me. I want header record. I want first record as a header. So what I have to select? Whether I need to select as a true or false. When I open the target file, first record I want to see that header record. Okay, header record means column names. When I want to see the column names, I have to make as a true or false. You guess it. Your guess will be 100% correct. Tell me, guys. Whatever your mind thinking, your tell me. When I want to see the header record, true or false. See my source, my file having header. What I have made as true or false. True. Now here also I want to make as a header. So what I have to do? I need to make as a true, guys. I
True.
need to make as a true. That's it. Go for format section. I want delimiter comma. I don't want any quotes. Let me make a none. Let me make a none. I don't want any quotes. That's why I'm making as a null. Let me click OK button. Now my design is done. Now let me save the job. How to save the job? File, save. Okay. Under the jobs folder, create a new folder, January 2025 batch. So now let me expand it. So now let me pass the job name, job underscore filter example 1. Okay, now I have saved the job. Now I have to test it. How I need to run it. So is there any errors are there? First I need to check it. Is there any error is there? Let me compile it. So there is a here compile button is there. Compile button. There is a compile button. This is the compile button. Let me simply click the compile button. Is there any errors are there, team? No errors. There is no errors. Now I need to run it. So how to run it? There is a run button is there. So see, this is the run button, guys. So let me simply click the run button. So let me click the run button. Okay. So my job is running. See, the color got changed. The color got changed. Control L, you will get the log. Control L. So what is the status of my job? What is the status team here showing? Finished. Okay. So source having how many records? 11 records. My target, how many records are loaded? How many records are loaded? 4 records.
Oh,
So now let me open the target folder. See, one new file is generated. Let me open that file. Are able to see only DEPT number 30 or a different record?
No, it's
Okay.
only DEPT number 30.
Why I'm getting DEPT number 30? Because of I am writing the filter condition DEPT number. Suppose now I want to load only DEPT number 10 records. What I have to do, team? Can somebody tell me what I have to do? What change I have to do?
DPT number equals to 10, sir.
10.
10. Let me click OK button. Let me save the job, file and save the job. Again I have to compile. You did some changes, right? We need to compile it. There is a compile button is there. Let me click the compile button. My compilation is done. There is no errors. Let me close it. Now I want to run the job. So how to run the job? There is a run button is there. Run button. Let me click the run button. So my job is running now. See, I'm getting 3 records. Let me open this my output file. So when I open, I should see the 30 record or 10 record. What record I have to see there now?
10 records, sir. DPT equals to 10.
So are you able to get 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want to read the data from the text file. Which is the stage I have to use? Sequential file stage. I want to generate the output as a text file. Which is the stage I have to use, team? Sequential file stage. I want to write the filter condition. I want to write the filter condition in data stage. Which is the stage I have to use now, team? Filter stage. Okay. So they will ask in intro. I have 100 records. I want to load 50 records. DEPT number 10, I want to load it. So which is the stage you will use it? So we have to use filter stage. By using the filter stage, we can filter the data. Okay. So now, so my source have 11 records. My target is loading 3 records. The remaining records are a rejected data, right? The rejected data, I want to generate another text file. Rejected data.txt file I want to generate here. Rejected data.txt file I want to generate. The remaining other than the 10 records, I want to load here. So now, so I want to generate the text file. Can somebody tell me which is the stage I have to use it? Can somebody tell me, guys, which is the stage I have to use it? I want to generate the text file. We have to use, there is a sequential file stage. By using the sequential file stage, I can generate the text file. By using the sequential file stage, I can generate the text file. So now I have to give the link connection between the stage. Links, that is called as a connection. So this is called as a rejected data, right? So let me double click the sequential file, browse the target path where I have to generate that. So what is the file name I want to give it? Rejected data dot txt file. When I open the rejected file, I want to see the header record. That's why I am making as a true. First record as a header record. Column names, I want to see that. Let me go for format section. My delimiter, I want comma. I don't want any quotes. Let me make as a none. Let me click OK button. Now, so this is I want to give a rejected link, right? So right click, select the link, There is an option. Select the link. Okay, right click the link. Okay, so let me select the properly. So what is the option is coming? I want to make a rejected link. There is an option converted to reject, converted to reject, converted to reject, converted to reject. So now you tell me how will identify which is the main output, which is the rejected output. There is some difference you are observing. See, main output link and rejected output link. So there is some identifier is there. How will identify it? The breaking the lines, right? The breaking the lines, that is called as a rejected output, guys. So now let me save the job, let me compile the job, okay, so let me go for the output reject, double click the filter stage. When you're taking the rejected output, why I'm getting the error means, so when you're taking the rejected output, so I need to make as a true here. What I have to do in the filter stage, so output reject by default as false. What I have to do when you are taking the output as a rejected output, I need to make as a true. Let me click OK button. Let me save the job. Let me compile the job. So I'm compiling the job. So now let me run the job. I'm running the job. So my job is running. So total as 11 records, 3 records are valid records going for output. The remaining records are 8 records are invalid record. That is called as the rejected records. So see the rejected data.txt file is generated. I am opening that. When I open that, other than the DEPT number 10, I have to see that records. Okay. So this is the way to get the rejected data. Okay. So what I have to do? So I have to select the sequential file. So I need to right click this one, convert it to reject, and along with the filter stage, output reject, what I have to do? I need to select as a true. When you're taking the rejected output reject, I have to make as a true. If you're not taking the rejected output, we need to make as a false. So how will identify whether that is the main output or rejected output? Can somebody tell me, guys? How will identify whether that
Breaking
is
the
the
link.
breaking the lines, right? See, this is there is no gaps. This link, there is no gaps, but this link, so the connection is breaking it. So this is called as a rejected output. I want to generate the output, rejected output as a text file. Which is the stage I have to use it? Which is the stage I have to use it? Sequential file stage. Okay, very simple requirement, guys. Simply what we are doing. So let me show you one more example. I have one file. It is having some data. It's very simple. How many records are there in this file, team? How many records are there in this file?
11.
11 records.
11.
Now I want, this is called as a input data, guys. What we can call as a input data or source data. Now I want output as a text file. While loading, I want load salary equal to 8,000. How many records are there, team? Salary equal to 8,000.
Two
Two
records.
records.
So, okay, 2 records, I will get it. So now you tell me, this is called as my target data. That is, we can call as the output data. Now you tell me, this is the text file, right? src underscore emp.txt file. So this src emp file, I want to read from data stage. Which is the stage I have to use, team?
Sequential stage, sir.
Very good. Sequential file stage. I want to generate the output also text file. Which is the stage I have to use, team?
Same file, sir. Sequential file.
So I want to generate the file name tgt
TGT.
underscore. You want to give any name. You want to give
Okay, sir.
your name. Okay. So that is the file name tgt emp2.txt. I want to generate it. Now you tell me, salary equal to 8,000. I want to write the some condition. Which is the stage I have to use in data stage?
Filter condition.
Which stage, team?
Filter
Anyone?
conditions.
Filter stage. Filter stage. I have to use filter stage. Okay. So this is my requirement. Very simple requirement. I have one file in my computer. I have to read it. I want to generate another folder. While generating, I want to load only some record. I don't want, see, I'm not, there are 11 records. Okay. But I'm loading only 2 records. Filtering the data. For that, I'm using filter stage. This is my requirement. How to implement this in data stage, we'll discuss now. So what I have to do means, first, file, new parallel job. Now I have to, first step, guys. First step, take the required stages. What are the stages I have to take it now? File section, sequential file for output, processing stages, filter stage. First step is done. First step is done. Second step, define the links. Okay, we can call as a connections between the stages. This is my second step. How to define it? How to give the links? How to give it? General link, give link, link, link it. This is the way to give connection links between the stages. Third step, very simple. Define the properties. Okay, what I have to do? So which file I want to read it, which file I want to generate it, what is the condition I have to define it, those things I have to write it. For that, no need of any big coding. It's very simple. So double click the sequential file, browse the file, which file I want to read it, where this file is available. It is available under the source folder. Let me go for source folder. This file is all have already created. So now I am browsing that srcmp file. Now, when I open the file, first record is a header record or data. First record. Is there any
Yes,
header?
sir. Yes, sir.
Column names
First.
are available. Column names are available in this file, team. Column names are available in this file. Yes.
Yes,
First
sir.
record as a column name. First record as a column name. Now what I have to do here? What I have to do means I have to make as a true. My file having column names. My file having column names. How to make as a true here? Now let me go for format section. Delimiter. My file having what is the delimiter? Employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma. That this is called as a comma delimited text file. That's why I have to use as a comma here. Now my file does not contain any codes. It's not having single quotes or double quotes. That's why what I have to choose here, I need to choose as a none here. Why I'm choosing none? My file does not having any codes. That's why I'm choosing as a none. Now let me go for column. See manually. So employee number, I need to copy and I need to paste. This is the less columns I can do it. Assume that it's having 100 columns are there. Assume that it's 100 columns are there. Is it easy to copy paste tip? Is it good to copy paste? So employee number. So let me select the integer. So let me give some length. So let me come and paste it employee name and select the varchar. So again I have to copy job column and I need to paste it. So assume that it's use more columns are there, 100 columns. It may take some time to copy paste, right? Right? So now I don't want to do manually, guys. So that I need to import the metadata. How to do that? I don't want to do manually anything. So there is a load button is there. Let me click the load button. Please observe carefully, team. So there is a load button. Let me click the load button. So right click the table definition. Right click the table definition. I am importing. Okay, I am doing automation. I am not doing manually. Right click the table definition, import the table definition. This is the text file or which file? What is the file? This one, it's a text file, right? So if it's having text file, so right click the table definition, import the table definition. So this is the sequential file. Text file means we have to choose as a sequential file definition. So what I have to do? So let me show you one more time. So let me click the load button. Let me click the load button. Right click the table definition. Right click the table definition. Import the table definition. Import the table definition. Sequential file definition. Why I need to choose sequential file means this is the text file. That's why I'm selecting sequential file. Where this file is there, where that file is available, file is available under the source folder. That's why I'm selecting the source folder. See, in the source folder, what are the files are there in the source folder? What are the files are there? All the files will be displaying here, all the text file, all the text file. Okay, now which file I want to import it? I need to select the srcmp. Select the srcmp file. So let me click the import button. After selecting the srcmp, let me click the import button. So now my file having first record is a header record or not? Can somebody tell me? My file having header or not? My file having header or not? My file
Sir,
having header. My file having header means I need to select as a this
true.
checkbox. I need to select the checkbox. My file having delimiter comma. No need to change anything now. Now let me click the define button. Let me click the define button. See, is it coming automatically, team? Whether I have entered manually anything? Data
No, it is
types,
coming
length.
automatically.
So now let me click OK button. Let me click yes. Why? It's already imported. It's coming yes. My import is done. My import is done. Let me close it. Now I have to select it. How to select it? Sorry guys. Expand the table definition. Sequential file. Source folder. Is there an srcmp team? Is it available?
Yes,
Is it
yes,
available? So I need to select this one.
yes,
That's it. Let me select that one. Is it coming, team?
yes.
Which one is better? Previous one or this one? Okay. So this one is good. No need to do manually. Okay. So now let me click OK button. So how to do that? Let me show you one more time. Okay. We need to learn perfectly, guys. I don't want to miss anything. Let me show you one more time. Okay. So there is a load button. Load button. Okay, I'm deleting srcmp. Okay, let me delete it. So now what I have to do, let me load button. So what I have to do, please observe carefully team. So right click the table definition, right click the table definition, import the table definition, sequential file definition, browse the folder, which folder the file is available. So now that is the source folder. Now I am selecting the srcmp. Let me select the srcmp. Let me click the import button. My delimiter is comma. My file having delimiter comma. That's why I'm selecting as a comma. My file having header. That's why I'm selecting the checkbox. Let me click the define button. Let me click OK button. My import is done. Let me close it. Now after importing, where it is available? It is available under the sequential. Expand the sequential file, source folder, srcmp. Simply select it. Let me click OK button. Double click the filter stage. What is the filter condition, team? What is the filter condition? I have to write it. Salary equal to 8,000. Let me copy this one and paste it. Salary equal to 8,000. Okay. So let me go for output section. What I have to do? Let me copy the input columns to the output. Let me click OK button. Double click the sequential file. Browse the target path. So in the target folder, I have to generate the tgt underscore emp underscore 2.txt file. I have to generate it. Okay, this is the file I want to give. That's why I'm giving. So first line is column names. I want to see the header record. That's why I'm selecting as a true. Let me go for format section. I don't want any quotes. Let me make a none. Let me click OK button. Let me save it. Sorry guys, I have a little bit cold and cough. Okay, so it will go soon. So let me save the job. Where I have to save it? January batch folder. So job underscore filter example 2, filter example 2. Let me save it. So for the next step, my design is ready. Next fourth step, compile the job. Fifth step, save and compile the job. I need to do save and compile the job. Then run the job. You will get the desired output. Whatever the output you are expecting, that output you will get it. Okay, so now compile it. Let me compile it. This is the compile button, guys. Now this is the run button. So my source having 11 records, my target I'm getting 2 records. Let me check the 2 records. See, salary equal to 8,000 record. This is the way to develop the job, guys. Okay, so see, for I have already prepared the notes, guys. Highlights of this training institute. This is Nandini Software Solutions, Bangalore. We are providing online training for multiple technologies, DataStage, Talent, and Snowflake. Okay, so now see, for this I have already prepared the notes. No need to write down. See, I have already prepared it. So IBM DataStage. So documents with clear steps, guys. Okay, so I have prepared all with the screenshot. With the screenshot. Okay, so all the screenshots. Okay, with steps. Okay, so this is having clear steps. Okay, so all the documents already prepared. These documents, real-time scenarios, will provide real-time scenarios are there. Okay, with clear steps, guys, with the screenshots. Okay, with the screenshots already prepared it. Will provide you after class is done. Each class recording I will provide you. Okay, so materials, provide materials, real-time scenarios, project explanation, mock intros. If you require, we'll conduct mock intros. We'll explain interview questions and answers. Interview questions and answers. Okay, the daily class timing, morning 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. The daily classes from Monday to Friday. Sometimes we'll conduct Saturday also special classes. Okay, so if anyone interested to learn IBM DataStage ETL tool, reach out this number 9538160185. We will explain resume preparation also, guys. Resume preparation, how to search the job, how to get the job. Okay, so I'm sure that if you learn perfectly without anyone support, without anyone help, you will get job. That much level I'm going to teach it. Main interview questions and answers I'm covering it. If you learn those whatever I'm teaching, those interview questions and answers, you will get job. Okay, simple, guys, very simple. If you study, you will get the job. If you're not study, you will not get job. That is straightforward for everyone. You want job, you need to work hard. If you work hard, you will get the job. If you're not work hard, you will never get it. You will be in the same position. The course fees also you can pay in the 2 installments. The course fees is 25K, guys. That is everyone is fixed, including software. If you are interested, reach out this number 9538160185. Tomorrow onwards, regular classes, guys. Tomorrow also I'm taking class. Okay. So any questions, team? Any doubts? So you can go and check my company website also is there. So you can check the website. So if you want course content, you can check in the course here. Under the courses, www.nandinisoftware.com. So in data stage, so you will get it. Okay. So there is a YouTube channel. Search simply Nandini Software Solutions. You will get the my YouTube channel. Okay, so along with there is a web Facebook also is available, Nandini Software. Okay, page. Any questions, team? Any doubts? Let me stop it here recording. So tomorrow onwards regular classes, guys. This is the okay. I'm sure that I will make you to get 100% job, but you have to follow whatever I'm teaching. If you learn, that is enough to get job, guys. Okay, so let me stop
Sir,
it.
sometime voice is